Hi everyone, it's Delphine from the Art Journal of Ambassador team. As you open up a fresh notebook to get ready to set the tone for your entire year, you might wonder where to start. Well, in today's video, we're going to go through 5 spreads you should be including in your next bullet journal yearly setup. So grab your bullet journal and let's go. As a reference, in today's video, I'm going to be using my A5 notebook from Archer and Olive as it is my favorite format for bullet journaling. Every year, I create a grid sheet to act as my personalized cheat sheet in my bullet journal. By writing potential divisions of your page, it makes it quicker throughout the year to create a new spread. As you can see, I pre-divided my page in halves, thirds, quarters, etc. to avoid having to calculate the number of boxes in a page and work out the divisions every single time. So let's say I want to divide my page in thirds. I can simply refer to this page to see that 12 vertical boxes is the way to go without having to work out the math each time. The same principle can be applied here for this layout where I had to count 8 horizontal boxes. You can also play with the variations of layouts that you enjoy. For example, this layout still uses 12 boxes per day, but the extra space is at the top instead of in between. Anyways, I could go on and on about the different layouts that this grid sheet allows me to create, but if you don't want to create one yourself, feel free to download the printable I created on Archer and Olive's blog. The next spread that I would recommend is called Intentions. Once again, I've been including one of these for years at this point, but it's one that I find great to revisit throughout the year to make sure that your actions are still aligned with the words you had written at the beginning of the year. This layout is actually inspired by Artie from Leela Journals, and she's also the one that inspired me to pivot from the word goals to intentions. I find that the word intentions carries less pressure, which is why I prefer it. I personally subdivide my intentions in 6 categories, which are focus, personal, financial, fitness, fun things, and social media. But as always with bullet journaling, feel free to use whatever categories you want. The third spread I recommend you include in your yearly bullet journal setup is a bucket list or a yearly bingo. Creating a bucket list with separate sections for each season allows me to list all of the seasonal activities I would like to do throughout the year. This is another example where I didn't separate all the seasons. This can be an option for you. Another way to achieve a similar goal is to create a yearly bingo where you can list pretty much anything you want to do in the year. So in this one, I didn't go for the seasonal hobbies, but things like paint a room or cook 5 recipes from one of my cookbooks. And this one was inspired by Fran journals. Wish and gift lists are perfect for those of you who never know what to either ask for or give whenever it's a birthday or a holiday. By writing down the random ideas that pop in your head throughout the year, you'll be reducing the last minute and panic shopping. As you can see, I've been including this spread for years and years, and the layout was inspired by Amanda Rachley. And I don't know about you, but I always think that I'm gonna have a lot of time to create more elaborate yearly spreads, but then the end of the year gets so busy that I pretty much repeat my favorite layouts and style. And finally, the last spread I recommend you include is a things to check out spread. This one is perfect anytime a friend recommends something or you see a video with a recommendation that you don't want to forget. You can create a page for restaurants, recipes, TV shows, movies, books, activities, anything. I write the things to check out with a fine liner and then highlight them with my Archer and Olive calligraphs. As always, feel free to use my affiliate code Delphine10 for 10% off at Archer and Olive. And as a reference, I was inspired by Shar Dangerfield art for this layout. But as you can see, once again, I have been including this one for years. Before I go, I simply wanted to remind you that you do not have to have 1,000 different stationery products to create a cute yearly setup. For my 2025 setup, I use fine liners, 1 black brush pen, 1 colored brush pen, and a couple of washi tapes. And that was it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let us know in the comments if you included one of these spreads in your own bullet journal setup. As always, do not forget to use my affiliate code Delphine10 for 10% off your Art Journal order. Thank you so much for watching and happy journaling. Bye.